Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another NANOWAR of Steel reaction. I did my first reaction last week to Norwegian reggaeton, which was hilarious from beginning to the end, with all the little references to black metal and all the things they were making fun of, and Daddy Yankee and everything they had. It was just pure genius, in my opinion, how good the song was. I've been playing it on repeat basically the whole week, so I thought it's time to do another one. Valhalleluja will be the next one. So I'm hoping that I can get most of the... I got most of the references on the last one. I hope to get most of them on this one. And it looks like they also have a vocalist from Glory Hammer on this particular song. So let's see what we're in for. My brother saw it ahead of time, and he's like, dude, you are not prepared for this. So let's see what we got. I'm also recovering from being sick, so if you hear a weird kind of sound in my voice, that's why. Okay. Make sure the volumes.
I'm drowning in a sea of desperation, and I sing a prayer to my Lord. Away from hope, a system and I sing a prayer to my Lord. I pray.
Oh, that lasagna looks so good. That looks good. I can tell, obviously, it's starting, nice and calm, but it's just gonna go completely off the rails. You already know.
Pray, yes, I pray to my Lord. I was down on my knees, permafrost on my feet. I was begging in tears,
He's basically daydreaming about her, right? And how good looking she was. He's praying the Lord so he could get her, and then it turns into this whole Viking metal theme. So far, it looks like musically this one's also going to be a little bit more show their metal side, right? If the other one showed more kind of how silly they can be and how well they can mix songs. I love how they mix the Hallelujah kind of spirit with the Viking lyrics. It's absolutely funny. I love it so far. I love his mustache. So by the way, guys, those who don't know, I'm Jewish. So this is about as metal Jewish as you could get, right? They're singing about Odin in Hebrew, but it's about Hallelujah. My God, there's such a creativity in this band, because I think comedy is one of the hardest forms of entertainment. Harder than movies, in many ways I think harder than music, because it's just, I think it's so hard to tune in what each person finds funny and then mix it with heavy metal, which is another niche genre together. And this requires, knowledge of at least some basic knowledge of Viking culture, the things they're making fun of. Because I feel like I saw some reactions on Norwegian reggaeton. It just seemed like people weren't getting the jokes because they didn't know who Varg was, or that it was Daddy Yankee's photo that was taken out of the fire. They just completely missed all these references. You don't have to get all of them, but I think you should get a majority of them to really enjoy the music. And here, there's just so much I already missed. I know a lot because every line is some interesting lyric of how they combine elements. It's super clever. It's definitely what's his name? Oh my god, Weird Al started in the 80s, and like with bands like Steel Panther, bands like Power Glove, and this is just taking it to the nth degrees. Like, look, we're gonna give you good music, which I think is actually really good music, but we're gonna make it super clever and funny on top of all of it. And in a comedy style, it almost reminds me of a Mel Brooks, for anybody who's a fan of Young Frankenstein, and the Robin Hood, Men in Tights, and stuff like that. It reminds me of that sort of comedy style as well.
Hear my voice, this is Odin calling you. Time summon temple god. No more war, trust design of furniture. Master of the like Jesus, I'm a commander. Forging tells with the hammer of war. Gloria Padre, furniture, reversing nomina and king.
The only thing I'm confused about isn't IKEA Swedish? I mean, wait, of course, so Vikings did come from Sweden. It was majority, please correct me, majority was Danes, right? Swedes and Norwegians, right? Majority where the Vikings came from. And which I had to be corrected from before. For some reason, I thought Finland had Vikings as well, but they just had their kind of own warriors, pagan warriors. And of course, like Ireland's and Scotland's, they had their own pagan warriors and druids and everything like that. But anybody who knows more than me, please correct me and kind of educate me on that. But I guess that makes sense. IKEA and Odin singing about it. I'm guessing that's Glory Hammer's vocalist. I love his mustache. I absolutely love it. I would love to see more of the members of NANOWAR of Steel, but it seems like such a clever idea is let's invite people from other bands and sometimes from serious bands to contribute to this whole joke, because it just shows your sense of humor. Like I loved Kerry King stepping in for Beastie Boys. What was it? Oh my god, the name of the song. Your right for party, fight for your right for the party. I loved him stepping into that song, even though he later on said he hates hip hop, or he made fun of Rob Flynn of a Machine Head for embracing a more hip hop style, despite the fact that he was in a hip hop song, whatever. But I still love that kind of collaboration.
We're here to worship your creation. Please listen to our prayer. Everybody, all together. Pray for the good boy. Pray for your kitchen. With a big heart for the living room.
Are they just naming everything that's Swedish? Because I'm trying to get all the references. Are they just naming everything that's like Norwegian, Swedish, and Danish? Or am I missing something here?
Make your furniture great again!
Yeah, they're naming various products from IKEA.
There's a race better than such a race!
And you know what it is? The music video is great. Just again, the production is so thought out. Every joke hits correctly. I think it's very correct for them to put subtitles below because each line has so much going on. I definitely have to listen to it a couple more times. I know I missed a couple of things. I mean, I didn't mention like things like with Sasha Grey. I think it's kind of obvious, you know, she's a porn star, but they're saying, oh, that she's better than Sasha Grey. There's a lot of jokes I just didn't mention that I got, but also I'm sure I missed some. I don't like this as much as I like Norwegian reggaeton because I love the mix of the Latin and black metal. I thought that was a really good idea. I think this is a very smart, like it's not in any way worse song. I just prefer Norwegian reggaeton. But just the cleverness of this band. For example, if Steel Panther, their whole shtick was, we're gonna remain being Steel Panther on shoot, off shoot, in interviews, everywhere we go, we are Steel Panther. They play up the character. They created a whole fake documentary on VH1 about Steel Panther and how, you know, they were like this band that disappeared from the periphery. But with this band is embracing every idea, a new idea in every song, and just taking it to the utmost max, which I think is also a really interesting idea. Different ways of approaching this kind of a comedy thing, which just kind of gives me two reasons to listen to these bands that they offer completely different things. I haven't been listening to Steel Panther for a while now, especially now that their bassist left. I loved him. I thought he was really hilarious too. But, you know, things happen. I'm going to be looking forward to it. I will do Uranus next. I know that was requested a lot by you guys. I will do Uranus next. I'm going to pronounce it the correct way because I don't want to copyright, you know, I don't want it to be blocked for some reason if I keep saying Uranus. But anywho, let's keep going. Back to reality. Oh, and it looks like it's always produced by them. The best blend, I guess, was like an app, maybe an app they created. I know Joyner Lucas, a rapper, is very famous for creating his own app where he created beats, so maybe they did something like that. Really enjoyed it, really loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I'm going to be looking forward to doing more of this band and just kind of what else they have to offer. Besides the Uranus song, other recommendations would be nice as well. I think you guys give me some. I just forgot if I wrote them down already. Also, guys, if you hear kind of a weirdness in my voice, sorry, I'm sick and I'm still recovering. I just thought it's time to get off my ass and record some reactions, get the kind of productivity flowing. And guys, make sure you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there and keep it metal.